Inflation might feel like a buzzword, but in 2025, it's becoming an everyday reality for millions. Whether you're shopping for groceries, filling up your gas tank, or buying household items, chances are you've noticed one thing: prices keep climbing. Supply chain issues, global conflicts, climate change, and labor shortages are all driving up the cost of living. But it's not just luxury items getting more expensive, it's the things we use every single day. In this video, we'll uncover 10 everyday products that are becoming noticeably more expensive in 2025. Some of them might surprise you, others you've probably already felt in your wallet. Understanding what's behind these price hikes can help you shop smarter, plan better, and maybe even save a few bucks. Let's dive in. 1. Grocery staples: bread, milk, eggs. The cost of basic grocery items like bread, milk, and eggs continues to rise in 2025 due to increased farming costs, supply chain disruptions, and extreme weather. Dairy production is struggling with rising feed prices, while poultry and grain industries face droughts and disease outbreaks. Even the packaging and transport of these goods is more expensive due to fuel prices. Families are spending more on what used to be affordable basics. Bulk buying and store brand alternatives are becoming the norm. Unfortunately, relief isn't expected anytime soon. 2. Gasoline fuel prices are spiking again in 2025 due to reduced oil production, geopolitical instability, and carbon taxes in some regions. As global demand returns post-pandemic and supply remains tight, consumers are feeling it at the pump. Even electric vehicle owners aren't immune. Higher electricity costs are trickling down to charging stations. Transport costs also feed into rising prices for other goods. For many, commuting is more costly than ever. Alternatives like carpooling or public transport are gaining popularity out of necessity. 3. Coffee. Coffee lovers are waking up to a bitter reality in 2025. Your morning brew is costing more than ever. Prices for coffee beans have skyrocketed as climate change continues to wreak havoc on the world's most vital coffee-producing regions, particularly Brazil, Colombia, and Vietnam. These areas are experiencing increasingly severe droughts, erratic rainfall, and even unexpected frosts, all of which are devastating crop yields. Compounding the issue is a growing global demand, especially from emerging markets in Asia and the Middle East, putting additional strain on already tight supplies. Transportation and labor costs in the coffee supply chain have also risen, further driving up prices. As a result, specialty coffee shops are raising prices, and even brewing at home now hits your wallet harder. Many consumers are reconsidering their caffeine habits, switching to cheaper blends, reducing their intake, or even exploring alternative drinks. What was once a simple pleasure is quickly becoming a luxury indulgence for many households worldwide. 4. Paper products: toilet paper, paper towels. Paper products are becoming noticeably more expensive in 2025, and most consumers are feeling the squeeze without even realizing it. Products like toilet paper, tissues, napkins, and paper towels are all rising in price due to several intertwined factors. The cost of raw materials, particularly wood pulp, has surged thanks to logging restrictions, higher global demand, and increased fuel prices for transportation. Paper mills, which are energy-intensive by nature, are facing higher operational costs due to electricity rate hikes and labor shortages, leading to reduced output and increased wholesale prices. Add to that the lingering effects of post-pandemic demand and ongoing global shipping delays, and the price hikes start to make sense. What's more, many brands are quietly engaging in shrinkflation, reducing product size or sheet count while keeping prices steady, tricking consumers into paying more for less. Even buying in bulk doesn't offer the savings it once did. These price shifts are subtle but add up over time, making everyday paper products a growing burden on household budgets. 5. Electricity and utilities. If your utility bill is feeling heavier in 2025, you're not alone across the globe. Electricity, gas, and water rates are climbing at an alarming pace. One of the main culprits is the rising cost of natural gas, which remains a significant part of the global energy mix. At the same time, the transition to renewable energy is hitting roadblocks. Solar and wind infrastructure is expanding, but not quickly enough to meet the growing demand, especially during extreme weather conditions. Heat waves in summer and polar vortexes in winter are pushing power grids to the brink, triggering emergency surcharges and peak time billing. Countries are also starting to implement carbon taxes or environmental surcharges as part of their climate policy goals, which further increases the cost to consumers. Water utilities are not spared either. Prolonged droughts and aging infrastructure are raising water bills, especially in urban and arid regions. Governments are encouraging homeowners to invest in energy-efficient appliances and solar panels, but the high upfront costs make it difficult for many to participate. For a growing number of people, the only viable option is cutting back on usage just to manage monthly expenses. 6. Cleaning products. Everything from dish soap to laundry detergent is costing more in 2025. Why? Rising prices for raw chemical ingredients, increased shipping fees, and packaging costs are all contributing. Manufacturers are shrinking product sizes rather than raising prices too obviously, also known as shrinkflation. The price per use has jumped noticeably. Generic brands offer some relief, but overall, cleaning a home is no longer a cheap task. Shoppers are buying in bulk or making DIY cleaning mixes to save money. 7. Pet food. Pet owners are paying a premium to feed their furry friends this year. Pet food prices have jumped due to increased costs of meat, grains, and shipping. Premium brands have seen the biggest hikes, but even budget products aren't spared. Supply chain issues and rising demand also play a role. With more people owning pets than ever, the industry is booming, but so are its prices. Some owners are switching to homemade diets or cutting back on treats and accessories. 8. Fresh produce. Fresh fruits and vegetables are more expensive in 2025 due to climate-related crop failures and labor shortages. Droughts, floods, and heat waves have damaged harvests globally, especially in regions like California and Europe. Transportation from farms to stores is also costlier now as a result. Items like lettuce, tomatoes, and berries carry higher price tags. Organic produce is hit even harder. Consumers are starting to grow food at home or turn to frozen alternatives to cope. 9. Baby products, diapers, formula, wipes. Parents are feeling the pinch as baby essentials skyrocket in cost. Diaper prices have risen due to higher manufacturing and shipping expenses. Formula costs are up because of supply disruptions and stricter regulations. Even baby wipes are getting pricier due to packaging shortages. New parents now face hundreds of dollars more in monthly expenses. Brands are also shrinking packaging while keeping prices the same. It's a tough time financially for families with infants. 10. Over-the-counter medicines. Pain relievers, allergy meds, and cold remedies have all gone up in price in 2025. Pharmaceutical supply chains are strained, and the cost of raw materials has risen sharply. At the same time, increased demand during flu and allergy seasons pushes prices higher. Even store-brand generics aren't as cheap as they used to be. Smaller pharmacies are especially impacted, with fewer bulk discounts and higher operating costs. Healthcare inflation now extends to the most basic over-the-counter meds. It's clear that 2025 is putting financial pressure on all of us, not just through big-ticket items but through everyday essentials. These rising costs hit hardest where it matters most: food, fuel, energy, and family needs. While some of these hikes are temporary and tied to global events, others are signs of deeper economic shifts. Understanding why prices are rising is the first step in adapting, whether that means changing shopping habits, budgeting more tightly, or finding smarter alternatives. Have you noticed any of these price increases in your own life? Are there other everyday products you've seen skyrocket in cost? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your experiences. And if this video helped you stay informed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on how global trends affect your day-to-day life. Thanks for watching, and stay ahead of the curve.